Today's podcast will feature an anonymous resident from the Narragansett neighborhoods and Chief Police Hoxie discussing the disturbances with student rentals throughout the town of Narragansett. What kind of problems have you had with the URI students who rent in the neighborhood?
Well, sometimes, particularly on a weekend, it can get to be somewhat of a disturbance with, parties and kids congregating and things like that. So it seems like, the biggest problem is, again, just lots of kids, parties, end up with red Solo cups on the front lawn, empty beer cans, things like that. It tends to be, a lot of noise, kids walking around the neighborhood.
Have you ever called the police and filed a complaint yourself?
I have, not recently, but I have in the past.
When are the noises typically the worst?
I find it not so much like music or anything like that. I mean, there is some of that, but it's mostly just, when a large group of kids get together, just the loudness of their voices.
Have you ever thought about moving?
I have, but, I've been here for a long time, and this is my house.
So what kind of complaints has the station been getting regarding URI renters in the town of Narragansett?
We get a wide variety of complaints. It's anything from a large, loud party gathering to loud voices, slamming car doors. A lot of times we'll get a call for a party, and it's actually the roommates just sitting out on the back deck talking and not realizing how their voices carry in the middle of the night.
What happens to the students that are caught disrupting the peace in the neighborhood?
A variety of things. One, it could just be a warning. We come to the house and we ask you to just quiet down. We get everybody's information. We just say, look, keep it down, close the windows. If it's 2 or 3 in the morning and then people are out on the back deck having a conversation, can you just take it in the house? If it's a legitimate party, we'll break the party up. And a lot of times it's just a warning to the students on the lease. And then there's a follow-up process each Monday by the community policing officers that review all the noise complaints, determine which ones were legitimate parties, and then do a follow-up with the renters. And then at that time, some of the houses may or may not get a sticker.
About how many houses or students have been caught disrupting the peace this semester?
It's somewhere around 150 or more students so far this school year. And it's for a variety of, it could be for having the party, it could be for social host violations, DWI, assaults, larcenies. It could be for a variety of things, just like any other segment of the community.
How have you and your police force been trying to prevent this from happening? It's
probably as much education, or I think it's as important to educate the students about their new surroundings. They are most all of them are in residential neighborhoods, year-round residents, young kids, people that have to be up early for work. And I realize that a student's hours are different than most other residents. We do obviously the enforcement portion of it. The town has passed a significant amount of ordinances to try to curb public drinking, the Red Cup Brigade from walking around with the open containers.
Have you seen a big difference from the beginning of the semester to now?
Yeah, September, October are always the busiest months for us as far as complaints about student rentals. Obviously, September, the weather's nice, everyone's just getting here, not a lot of classwork yet. For a lot of students, it's the first time they've lived either away from home or off campus, so there's that extra freedom of having your own home.
This has been Hillary Dillon with URI News.